Hello.
Okay, I've got some work here. I'm one of the designs.
Yeah. We're having a class, but you can stay with us. What? That's okay. I did email. You see it? Okay. I almost forgot to email. I emailed like 5 o'clock. I like your shirt. It's pretty cool. Okay, I will go ahead and start. Let me hear from each of you. Kim, you there? Kim? Are you there? Okay, there you are. Josie?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, great. Yeah, Kim, do the sound check and then select mic and speakers. Josie, you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And Jocelyn? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, good. Katie? You there? Katie? We will skip her. Shelley?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, good, you're there.
Yeah.
I can't hear you very well.
Hang on.
Kinda-
Is this better? Is that
Yes,
better?
much better.
Okay. All right. Have my mic down too far, thanks. Sorry.
Great. Oh, and Kristen came. Good. Okay. Kristen, you there? Kristen?
Hey.
Yay, you're there.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, Caroline. You're not going to use your mic tonight? Okay. Caroline is here. She's in the house, so. Okay, let's go ahead and start. One of the things I kind of wanted to go over with you before we begin is that you should have received, if you go down on your last lesson here, we have all these drafting details now. So you should have your base cabinet view, your base cabinet detail with drawers, student desk, floor transition, terrazzo, and toilet room ceiling detail. Let's see. There should have been like a that floor drain in there too. So anyway, you may have got like one file from Briley, and that's fine to have it all in one file. Is that how you did it, Briley? Okay. I want to go back and just kind of remind you, I think this is how you upload them then into your project. Go to page 816, and it walks you through on how to upload that DWG file. So let's go back to View, Create, Drafting View, and then name it whatever they tell you to name it. And then I believe go to Insert and then Import or Link CAD, and then find your file, which it might be a Revit file. If it opens up Revit files. And I believe that you would link it that way. There should be a Revit link as well, and it's not letting me do that. You can also try to load Family. Try to do it through that way. But I believe if you go here to the Revit link, you should be able to upload it there. Okay? If you can't, let me know, and I'll try to figure that out step by step and let you know how to do that. Okay? But Briley, we all need to thank Briley for doing so much work for us this week. So you guys all say thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Riley.
Oh, he can't even hear you. He doesn't even have his...
Oh, no.
Well, they all said thank you, Briley. Okay, just to let you know. He doesn't have his earphones on. All right, we're going to be starting lesson...
Rhonda, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yay, I'm here.
Oh, good. Okay. I did call on you earlier. Okay, I think I can hear everybody now. Let's try Kim again. Kim, can you speak?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear
Okay,
me?
good. Now we can officially hear everybody. All right, so we're on lesson 9, Office Buildings Interior Design. This is where some of the fun part begins. Our regular interior design stuff. So the first part, what we'll be doing here is just loading families, and some of them you'll be loading them from your hard drive, and some of them will be going through Autodesk Seek. The majority of them we will. But first of all, let's go to Level 1 Floor Plan, and let's go to Load Family, and then we'll be going to Plumbing, Architectural, Fixtures, Water Closets, and then we want to find Toilet Commercial Wall 3D and say OK. Alright, we want to do the same thing. Oops.
Did you go through plumbing to get that?
Yes. It says right before the Toilet Commercial Wall 3D in your textbook, it has the pathway right above it. Plumbing, Architectural, Fixtures, Water Closet, and then it should be within that file. Okay. All right, we're going to load urinal now. We go down to plumbing again.
Domestic, commercial.
Mm-hmm. We need to find urinal wall 3D. So that should be in your system now. And then these other ones are online files, the sink wall rectangular, grab bar, toilet stalls, and then the urinal screen. So to get those, let's go to Autodesk, go to the Insert, Autodesk Seek. I will type in it exactly how they have it, sink dash wall dash rectangular. And here it is. Click on it. And then always choose the Revit 2010 or the newest version. And then select download. Oops. First, I think we have to say accept. I have read. Okay, now it'll let you. So it says, do you want to save or open? I'm going to choose open. And you'll see it there, and then you'll select load into project. Okay. We could do the same thing with all the others here. Grab bar 3D. Click on it, click on the newest one, go up, say download, say open, load into project, and you always choose your exercise 8.5 Revit or whatever your file name is. And then you got to do that for each one. So now we need the toilet stalls. That doesn't look like it. Oops, I didn't type it right. I spelled accessible wrong. There it is. 2010, go up, say download, open, load into project, insert, Okay, for this one, make sure you don't select for this toilet stall braced. You need to go down to the bottom where it says toilet stall braced 3D, because all of these names are so similar. All three of them will come up, but you need to select the right one. Say open, load into project. Okay, and then the urinal. Okay, it should just say urinal screen 3D. Open, load into project. Okay, so we should have everything in there right now. Now we need to switch to level 1 floor plan, which we are. Next step is on page 9.2 at the top. The next step will be to place the toilet stalls. This is using the component tool. You'll find that within the architecture tab. Oh, here it is, component. It's all squished together. So, component. And then you should find what you need up here on the top of the properties palette. So right now we're going to be looking for that toilet stall, accessible front, 60 by 60 inch clear. That's what we're looking for, and we want to zoom in this area, and we're going to be placing it. Notice that it won't come up unless I get near a wall, so we want to place it along this wall. And then I want to modify and select align. Select first where I want to align it to, and then what I want that to align to, and then it's moved. Okay, so now on step 7, we will place 2 toilet stalls, 36 by 60 inch clear. So we go to architecture, component, and then select toilet stall brace 3D, and we will choose 36 by 60. Then now we can place it. So the same thing, I'm going to go to the Modify tab, Align, select where I want to align it to, and then what I want to align it with, that. So I have my second stall, and I just need to do that same thing one more time to get the second toilet stall in. So architecture, component. It's already chosen my stall. Placed by the wall. Go to modify, align, and then move it up. Okay, so we are on the top of page 9.3. Now on the bottom of page 9.2, it talks about how since we're adding all this plumbing within this wall, we need to make it wider. We need to make a much bigger depth inside this wall to allow for the plumbing, especially the plumbing, to go up all 3 floors. So what we're going to do is says select the middle wall and the west wall, and we want to move it. That's it. We want to move it 6 inches over. And then we need to add an additional wall here. So I'm going to choose copy and then copy it over. Okay, right now I don't have all the dimensions set yet, but it's showing on the bottom of page 9.3 that this should be 8'7" 1/8", which that's from the inside of the wall to the inside of wall. So I'm going to change this dimension to 8'7" 1/16 or 1/8, is it? And then change this dimension, I believe, from the outside to outside. (1'4" 7/8". Shoot, it didn't stick. And then this should be the same, 8'7". And okay, it's not showing that it's the same on both sides. So my dimensions are right, I just have to move these over. I'm just going to just move it over a little bit. Okay. That looks about even. I don't know if it's totally even, but close enough. Okay. Let's go to, and then you have to add all the items indicated there on the bottom of page 9.3 and figure 9-4 or 1.4. So we'll be adding in a commercial toilet that's 19 inches high and then another one 15 inches high. We're going to add gypsum wall to this here. So what I did earlier is when I worked on this. Oops, I need to undo. I'm going to move this over to the end. Okay, so then now I'm going to change this wall to have a gypsum board on the other side. So I'm going to edit type, duplicate, and then I'll just put with gypsum. This is just the easiest way I know how to add it. Finish. I'm going to add gypsum board. Wall board. I'm going to add, is it 3/4 or 5/8? I don't know. It did slightly add something to it. I didn't change it. So we'll have to figure how that's changed in the end. Oh. That was the only way I knew how to do it. Let's see. I'm going to put a 1/2 inch. Let's see if that works. Cannot make extrusion. Now let me do it earlier today. So I'll get back to you on how to add that later. For now, let's make it pretty by adding stuff to it. So I need to go to, let's see, component, add toilet commercial, 19-inch high, and add it here. We'll worry about locations in just a few minutes. And then we have this 15-inch high seat that will be placed in here and in here. Right now I'm just going to concentrate on this woman's side so that I can mirror it for the men's in just a few minutes and save some time. So, oops, component, I need to add sinks. Okay, now I can go in and change my locations, and by doing an annotation I can figure out where things are positioned currently. Oh. So here, I'm going to change this to 1'5". Here, 2'4", and that's 2'4". Okay. And then here, what I figured is, I think this is ends up being 3'9". It's just easier than trying to figure out how to dimension it from this point. I had trouble with that earlier. And then we need to add the grab bars. Am I not seeing it?
It's on the bottom. Keep going down. Past it. It's below urinal.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
You're right. So then you kind of zoom in and place it. there's my grab bars. So right now I currently have everything in here, but I need to create a midpoint. Actually, I need to move this whole thing. So I'm going to draw a line from this midpoint. Let's see. Okay, there's my midpoint, so I need to move all this over in relation to this midpoint. Oh, shoot. I lost it. Okay, now it's centered. And then now, since I already have this midpoint drawn, I can mirror this over on the other side, excluding this toilet. Oop.
Okay.
Oh, this happened to me earlier. I couldn't figure this out. Why it did that. Alright, I'll just set it and then maybe rotate it. Oops. Takes so much patience. Alright, now I think I can just move it over. Oops, that's still not right. That's just wrong. Okay, I'm gonna have to rotate it. It's not rotating. Alright, I'm gonna erase that one. Try to mirror it. See if it'll let me. It's acting so stupid. You know what? I think I'm just going to add another one in on the other side. So, go to component. Toilet stall accessible. And then just flip it.
Can you move it?
These things are just
Irritating.
fickle. Yeah. Okay, so now I can move it, align it. There. Got it. Okay, and now I need to add a urinal wall 3D. So go to Architecture, Component, Urinal Wall 3D. Place it here. Oh, and this is not incorrect. Which I don't understand how guys can do that without a walls around them. Okay, so now we need to add urinal screen. At 36 inches. And then we'll line it up. And now align it. This. Actually, I need to just move it. Alright, that's pretty close. So, we've got our 2 stalls on the men's side, the urinal wall, and then our 3 sinks. Okay, we are on page 9.4. As mentioned previously, building codes vary by location. The toilets in the accessible stall area are usually mounted higher than the typical fixtures. When a room has more than one urinal, one is usually required to be mounted lower for accessibility. Another example is that Minnesota requires a special vertical grab bar above the horizontal grab bar on the wall next to the toilet. So all of these things, especially with toilets and kitchens, they vary per state. So not a whole lot, but just enough where you'll have to look up your local codes before you set those things up. It says now you will copy the revised walls and toilet room layout to the other levels. The elevator shaft extends to each floor, so you do not have to copy that wall. Looking at the upper levels, you can see the revised elevator shaft wall on the old wall layout. It is easier to delete the stud walls rather than modifying the existing ones. So I know this sounds crazy, but we need to go to level 2 and delete these.
Ooh.
And then to level 3 and delete them as well. Whenever I hear somebody sigh, I know they're having a problem somewhere. Is everybody okay? Okay, let's go back to level 1, and we'll copy and paste these on the other 2 floors. Okay, so we copied them. Let's go to copy to clipboard, go to level 2, paste, align to current view. Okay, now I go to level 3, paste, align to current view, and there it is. Okay, so we have our bathrooms. Interior elevation view. It says next you will set up an interior elevation view on the bottom of page 9.4 for the men's toilet room. You will also add a mirror above the sinks and elevation view. Switch to level 1. and place an interior elevation tag looking towards the west wall. Okay, view. I don't know if I did this right. No, I did not. Let's go back. I gotta undo that. Okay, I will go to interior elevation. That's not letting me place one. Let's see here. View. Just do it. Okay. There it is. So it's got to face
You say west?
the wall, yeah. And there, we got it. Okay, so now it labeled it down here under under elevations, interior elevations. So you want to rename this to say men's toilet room typical. Okay. Switch to the new view. There we go. All right. Says adjust the crop region. Where's it? So that this is up to the there. There. All right. Step 18.
Wait, hey.
If you see the building section tag, click on the section reference to select it and then right-click and pick Hide and View Elements. See the building selected view, which we don't, so we're good. Okay, so now we need to load a component. Load family. Oh, it's not in there. I've got to go to Autodesk Seek. So this took me a while to find. So I'm going to go down here and click. It's on the third page, and it's this last one. It's the only one on the third page. Click on Revit 2010, click download, open, and then load into project. Okay, so now we go back to that elevation view, men's toilet typical, and then we select the mirror, 72 by 48. I'm just going to select it close to where they have it here and centered. So now they want you to go in here, which I won't do to save time right now, and add the notes that are listed on page 9.6. So you should have a note here showing that it should say 72 by 48 mirror, and then an arrow pointing to this to say urinal screen, and then an arrow pointing to this saying toilet partition. Okay, so now we're on page 9.7, adjusting the reflected ceiling plan. So now we need to switch to the ceiling plan level 1. Okay, and if you notice in here, what's happened is that we've got ceiling going in between the two walls that we want our plumbing to be in, so of course that's incorrect. So what I want to do is hover over one of the walls and then just don't click on it, but hover and hit tab, and it's not selecting it. Okay, so we will go to an elevation view. Let's see which one will work. Oh, let's hide this. They did say to hide this. To do this, you would right-click to hide that, which I don't know why you'd want to, but they go to right-click and put in hide in view elements so that that's no longer there. And then delete the ceiling in the men's toilet room. Place a new ceiling. So I think would be a better solution is to modify the existing ceiling, but it's hard to click on. So what we'll do is let's go to the level 1 plan and see if we can look up this view here. See if we can find it. Nope, let's see here. Need to see the ceiling, so it's not showing it. See, all the stuff I worked out earlier isn't working right now. Let's click on the ceiling somehow. How do we do that? Let's go on the ceiling level 1. Okay. Okay, I don't have to change that one. It's this one I have to change. This. Yay, got it. Okay, so I want to edit boundary and then just move this over. Shoot. There. Yay! Now I have a correct ceiling. Okay, now on to better things and adding cabinets. So we want to switch to our floor plan level 1 view. And we want to zoom in over here. This is where our break room will be. So we want to load these components into the project. So all these are local files. So insert, load family, go under casework, countertop, and we need to find countertop with sink hole. Oops, shoot, countertop with sink hole. And then we want to keep loading all these others. So it's under casework, base cabinet double door sink unit, load in base cabinet single door, load in base cabinet 4 drawers, upper cabinet double door wall. So we need to go to casework, wall cabinets, upper cabinet double door wall. And then sink kitchen, so that'll be under plumbing. Architectural fixtures, sinks, sink kitchen single. And then now we need refrigerator. That's under specialty equipment, domestic refrigerator. Okay, it says now you're ready to place the cabinets into your floor plan. So just to let you know, as it says here on page 9.9, as with other components like doors and windows, when you load one style, a whole bunch of sizes come along with it. And in kitchen cabinets, remember that all the wall sizes are usually in 3-inch increments. Step 4, with the component tool selected, pick base cabinet 4 drawers 24 inches from the type selected. So now we got to go into the component mode, select onto cabinet, base cabinet 4 drawers 24 inches. And then place the cabinet as shown in figure 9-2.2. So that would be this corner cabinet. Now these cabinets are pretty tricky, okay? So let's get a camera view of this. And if I click on it and hover over, you can see that my drawers are facing the wall. So I'm going to click on it and then hit tab and keep tabbing until, oh, it's not doing it. I probably have to do it in a floor plan view. Alright. Let's go back to my camera view. Dang it. It's not moving the way I wanted to. Okay, I'm going to rotate it. So I know it's on the side. So I'm going to click on it, select rotate, and do it that way. Okay, now let's go take a 3D view. Yay! It's finally the right way. So let's go to floor plan. Okay, and then we keep adding these cabinets as shown in figure 9-2.2. It says place the other 2 base cabinets as shown in figure 9-2.3 with the 24-inch single door base cabinet in the middle and a 48-inch sink base to the north end. So we need to find a, go to component and the architecture tab. We need to find '24 single door and place it. Check my 3D view. Okay, it's facing that way. So how was that? I need to rotate it here to here. There. Let's do my 3D view to check. There. Okay. Now I need to put in the 48-inch sink base. So I got architecture. Oops, I need to go to the floor plan. Architecture, component, base cabinet, single door, 48-inch. And place it. Okay, I'm going to tab. If you tab while you're putting things in, it does move things. So let's check this out and see if it's the right direction. No. I'm 3 for 3. Okay, so I'm going to rotate it. Direction to this direction. There. Now I can go on my 3D and there it is. Okay. I need to go, it's not showing up just right because it's some of it's going into the wall, so I'm just going to tab over. I'm going to tab all these. You click on it and then just use your arrow keys to move it and to align it correctly. So these are overlapping. So I'm going to just kind of move them so that they're not anymore. Okay. Page 910. Add the remaining items as shown in figure 9-2.4. Make sure to use the snaps. For example, place sink to one side, use move and snap to a midpoint of the sink bowl, and then to the midpoint of the same line representing the hole in the countertop. So let's add the refrigerator first. It's a little easier. Step 8. Oh, 35 by 32. Is that a right hand? Yeah. And then tab or space bar and I'll change the direction. Why isn't it? That's silly. I'm going to have to rotate. Let's see here. Let's look at a 3D view. Again, looks like the wrong direction. I'm going to try tabbing it from this way and it's not. There. You can tab on the 3D view. Yay! Okay. So there's that. Then we have the countertop. Yay. Okay, and now we need the sink. tab. And then we have two upper cabinets that are 48 inches. So component. And the upper under U, upper cabinet, 48. Here's the one. And then here's the other. Let's look at 3D view. Yay! They went in the right way. Okay, so here is our kitchen. Now with Revit, there are not a lot of choices in here as far as cabinetry, not anything like you have in Chief Architect. That's probably one of the biggest downfalls of Revit. But they do have standard ones you can do. There's also like different lines out there, like from Steelcase or different manufacturers that you can download into Revit. So you might have a bigger choice than what's available there. And of course you can always go to Autodesk Seek and then revitcity.com. I believe that's another website you can go to find different stuff. So here we go. So, not too bad. Okay, so what they would like you to do is go to the floor plan.
The refrigerator looks funny from that view.
What?
It looks like it's just the front of the refrigerator from your camera view. Did you notice that?
Let me go to that. Just the, you're saying it's not showing the front of the refrigerator?
Go get the side. You're coming at it the wrong way. If you came when you were coming the other way, it looked like it was just the front of the refrigerator. But
Oh.
on your first floor view, you can see the whole square.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually it's a little bit into the wall. I have to zoom in here and oh, on the floor plan it does look like it's.
It just looks like the side of it's missing or something.
Yeah.
Go down and get your camera higher so you can come in. Not that angle. That's not the right angle. You got to come in over so you can see the left side of the refrigerator.
Oh.
Get your camera coming from a different angle. Over closer to the windows. Yeah. There you go.
Come on. Get my camera view.
You angled the camera when you did that last one. You angled the view.
Yeah, it's the wrong one. So let me go. Okay. So that's what it should look like.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to add an interior elevation tag. So we go to View, Elevation, have it look, oh shoot. I don't want that. So I want View, and delete that one. I'm going to move this back a little bit. Okay, so now I need to rename this elevation. Rename this one to say break room. Switch to the new view. There. So this is what our view should look like on page 911. It says you will add notes and dimensions to the elevation. You can also add 2D line work to the elevation. So we need to set the view scale to 1/2 inch equals 1 foot. There. And then add the notes and dimensions. I will let you do that on your own time. You still have a lot of furniture to do. So, let's skip here to exercise 9.3 on page 913, loading the furniture for the office furniture layout. So, let's go to the, is it in level 1? Is everybody with me? Let me check see if anybody's fallen asleep here. Kim, you there? Kim, where are you? I'll check.
Yeah, I'm here.
You are there. Okay, good. Josie?
Yes, I'm here. Question real quick on that little break room, that second cabinet over, that's the 24-inch without all the drawers, isn't it? Because when they gave us the information, they weren't real specific in each level, or each 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
they just said the figure, and you're going, okay.
On page 9.9, on step 6, it says with a 24-inch single base door cabinet in the middle, and then a 48-inch sink base to the north end.
Okay.
Okay. Jocelyn, you there? Jocelyn.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Just checking to see you guys aren't sleeping out there.
Oh.
Like paying attention.
No.
Katie, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I had a question about the bathroom mirror.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it online.
Okay, when you go to Autodesk Seek, just type in mirror, and then go to the third page. At the bottom of the screen, it'll say a black 1, 2, 3. Go to the third page, and it should be the only one on the third page.
Okay, that'll work then. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Kristen.
I'm here.
You there?
Yeah.
Okay. Shelley?
Yes, ma'am.
You're there.
Yep.
Okay, everybody's got their coffee, staying awake. Okay, now the fun part, we get to design an office here. And there's a lot of components that we need to select. So most of these are going to be from our local file. So you do insert, load family, go to furniture system, not furniture, workstation cubicle,
Furniture system.
and then we need workstation desktop. Sofa, Penzi, which is under furniture. Chair, Breyer. Chair, Executive. Chair, task arms. And table round. Okay, and then on online, we go to Autodesk Seek and type in copier floor. There it is. 2010, download, open, and then load a project. Okay. It says tip, you can set the view mode for the open dialog box, which is displayed when you click load family. One option is the thumbnail mode. This makes it easier to see the symbols. You can make the preview images larger by holding the control key and then spinning the wheel on your mouse. So when we select load family, so if you want to see these as you're selecting them, use
Thumbnail, okay.
we can see them that way when we're selecting items. So that's a good tip. Okay. Now we go to level 3 and we start placing furniture in these 3 offices, put the copier over here, and then have the cubicles and task chairs over here. Okay. So I'm going to start doing those, but we're going to be running out of time here, so I'll just start it and you guys can finish it. So I'm going to go to Architecture, Component. No, I don't want to save. Go to my copier. And then Tab to change my direction. And then type in, let's see, desktop. Where would that be? It's not there. What's that called? Workstation desktop. Okay. Go down here. There we go. Go. And add the chairs. Oh, it says executive chair. I got the wrong one. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then table and
We get
it's not showing what size table. Let's choose the middle one. And 2 side chairs. Yeah, those are it. Tab, the bureau or whatever. Okay, and sofa. They get a sofa.
we didn't get. Oh yeah, we did.
It doesn't say what size to do. I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna lay it in the middle of the wall. Okay. Alright, so I will let you guys continue. I might do one of the cubicles here. I think we've got time. Okay, so let's get a cubicle. What is the name of that? Workstation cubicle. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to make sure that this is six foot. Okay, now let's select another one. Ooh, that's the desktop. I got the wrong one. I need the cubicle. There. Alright, so then we just keep placing them. Type my arrow. Oops. Where is it? Let's go. Alright, there it is. Oops. Okay, just a couple more. Okay. Oh, didn't set. Architecture, component, workstation cubicle. There. Okay, there's our cubicles. And then you would just need to add the task chairs. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go to page 915. It says switch to default 3D view.
Oh my word.
Oh, okay, uncheck. Let's see, make sure nothing is selected and the properties palette is open. Click edit next to visibility graphics. Uncheck the roof category. And click OK. Oh, that's cool. So you can see that top view. Pretty cool. This would be cool to do a high-end rendering in 3D. It would take a while to do that, but to let it render, not to set it up, but that'd be a great view to save in your project. Okay. Oh, and you can notice here that the skylights are shown. So if you click on to one of the skylights, click on to the temporary hide, let's see here, click hide category, and then those will disappear. Okay, so we want to click the hide isolate button again and select reset temporary. We want to put those back. And then we want to go to over here and select on the roof again so that they come back on. There we go. Okay, you notice here on page 917 it has 5 different areas that you can look online to download different items. So I would highlight those or flap down that that page so that you can have reference to those websites, so that when you do another project at some point you can look for those. Okay, so now we just need to add the guardrails to the atrium, and this portion is pretty easy. So we want to go to level 2 in the floor plan. Go to architecture, circulation, railing, sketch path. Draw a line along the edge of the floor as shown in figure 9-4.1. Okay, click the green check mark. Switch to default 3D view. We gotta zoom in here. And if you can see, it's the wrong railing. We don't want this type. So we want to select onto the railing, and then we can choose guardrail pipe, and it'll change it. But if you notice here, the railing is on the outside. It should be on the inside. See this handrail, this thicker one on the outside here? That should be to the inside. So now we'll switch it. So we need to go to level 2 and then do this arrow and flip it to the other side. And then we'll go back to our 3D view to see if it's correct. And it has moved to the inside. Cool.
Nice.
Okay, so now we will go to level 2 with this highlighted, oops, this railing highlighted. You want to go to copy to clipboard, go to level 3, and paste align to current view. And it's there. So we check our default 3D view. And you can see, ooh, that does not look right. Yeah, but it's there. So I'm going to go like this. You can kind of see it better. So we have the 2 railings, so no one falls off and dies. So. Okay, so I am done with this week's lesson. There are those few places where you guys can go back in and do your notations and add a couple pieces of furniture, like in the layout of the office furniture. The chairs, we need to add those back in. So I'm going to open it up and see if anybody has any questions. You can raise your hand if you'd like to. Any questions? I think this one was a lot more fun to do. The last couple weeks have been a little bit hard. So I'm glad this one was a little bit easier. And you can play around like with the railing. There it shows different options there on page 921 that you can choose from. A whole bunch of different styles. I'm going to go back in and add my task chairs. Under chair, task with arms. Yeah. Tab. And I want to line them up, so I want to make sure that those cyan lines come up just so they look even. There. So those are done. So the only thing I did not do was do the notations and the dimensions for the men's bathroom as well as for the kitchen. So I'm going to try the kitchen or the break room. I can add those. Those are on the bottom of page 911, as well as the annotations. There.
Riley, when you insert the mirror, is it in, is it in
Okay, I did that one.
I can't find it.
I'll go back and do the bathroom on page 96.
Of these things?
You scroll all the way to the bottom.
Oh, okay. On the third page? Yeah. As I said.
There we go. You got to change the scale of your elevation view in your bathroom to 1/2 inch equals 1 foot, and then your text will come out right. There. All done. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay, so I've completed it. I'm going to be signing off here shortly. Do you guys have any questions?
Rhonda, where's the sketch path when you're doing the railing? When you go into architecture, railing, and then you're supposed to have a sketch path?
Yeah, sketch path. You would need to be in a floor plan view. I think what, level 2 is it?
Yeah, but I think I'm in an edit mode and it's all light gray and I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'd be in an edit mode. You have to get out of that if you are messed up, but or X out of it and then start over again. But the directions said to start from the right side. I don't know what the significance of that is, but I did. But when I was doing it, I noticed that these 2 vertical lines were not showing up, so I had to go back in and draw those lines in. Just make sure that all of these show pink lines.
Right, but when you are in an edit mode and you need to start all over again, how do you get out of that?
Can you find this X?
Everything's right here and there is no X. So I'm wondering what can I do to reverse this thing?
You go to modify and get out whatever mode you're in.
Modify doesn't do a thing. I click it forever and it's still...
Or hit escape.
No?
Try
I
undo.
did something in my dimension lines, and now they look really weird. I don't know what's going They automatically show me.
What did you say?
Try undo. Undo should do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Little edit, and then you go into railing, and then you have sketch mode when you click the little down arrow. Oh yes, the sketch path. You have to click the little arrow below. That's the problem. Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I will be in this Thursday from about 10:15 or so until about 12:15 or so, if you'd like to come in. Is there anybody out there that want to come in?
I'll probably be in.
Is that Kristen?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll see you Thursday. Anybody else?
Oh yeah, they're really good.
Okay.
I've been there once, yeah. I mean, I don't know necessarily that they're ghetto, but the people that I was hanging out with probably very rude.
Oh, also, I wanted to let you guys know that if there are any assignments that you have not done at this point, I'll accept any assignments and any quiz that you haven't done. Some points are much better than none. So go ahead and complete those, but if it still says 0 on your grade book, email me and let me know so that I can reset it and get to the points that you deserve. Okay?
Great, okay.
So if you haven't done a couple or turned in a couple assignments, if you've forgotten to, but yet you're with us now, and if you're in this assignment, just turn in this assignment and I can go back in and make sure that you've also completed those other steps so I can count it as completed. Okay? Okay. All right, well, I'll let you guys go. And Kristen, I'll see you here Thursday a little after 10, about 10:15. And anybody else who wants to come, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, if you want to make an appointment with me through GoToMeeting, please email me to set that up. And of course, Briley will be here on Wednesday from noon till 7. Yeah. Yeah. And you can go to meeting with him if you'd like. during that time. Okay. If there's any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will let you guys go.
Thank you.
Have a good week.
Thank you.
I'm not sure. Run my dimensions and this stuff, and I did something.
Okay, architecture.
I'm guessing that's what it is. It looks about right.